Yeah, hi guys. I am sharing my screen. Presenting. Yeah. So in the second session, I would say AI full stack web development. We'll see like what does it mean by UI full stack and what does it the everything we'll see one by one. Like under this category, under this course, like what we will cover. So like the first thing we will cover the technologies like the first one is HTML. HTML5. So current version also HTML5. So we will discuss HTML5 version. And second one CSS. CSS the versions 3 and 4. The versions 3 and 4. And I would say third technology we will discuss about the JavaScript. 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 And like JavaScript also we can like JavaScript has another name, that is the ECMA script. So like most of them are confusing like sir, ECMA script is the different or so they're asking like in the like a Naukri in the some portals they will mention the ECMA ES5 like that. So some students are confusing like ES meaning ECMAScript. ES meaning ECMAScript. So I will write here ES meaning ECMAScript. ES meaning ECMAScript. The version ECMAScript. Uh, the versions we will discuss 5, 6, 7. I would say 7. So 8. So these versions up to now we will discuss. JavaScript. JavaScript also another name we have, that is the ECMAScript. ECMAScript versions. These are the versions. These are the versions. ECMAScript, JavaScript, both are same. Both are same. They are like most of them are thinking like they both are they are confusing actually. So both are same. JavaScript also you can call ECMAScript. ECMAScript. And then after this we will discuss about the SAS files. SAS files. SAS is also very important. SAS is also very important. Basically, it is related with the CSS. It is related with the CSS. But if you want to learn the SAS, we need to know some coding knowledge also. So that's why after JavaScript, we will learn about the SAS. We will learn about the SAS technology. After that, after that, we'll discuss about the jQuery. 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 I would say jQuery. So jQuery. After that, we'll discuss about the introduction to introduction to React.js. We are not full-fledged. We are not discuss. We just introduction like where to use, how to use React.js. We will give the only introduction of the React.js. Why? Because it like React.js, it will take itself 2 months. Around it will take itself around 2 months. We are not go through it. We just will guide the will give the introduction, like what does it mean by React.js, and where we'll use the React.js, and what is the main purpose of the React.js. We will give the only the introduction part. We will give. Next thing, introduction to introduction to Angular with TypeScript. Angular with TypeScript. So we will give these two technologies are, I will say, these two technologies I will give introduction, like where to use, how to use, purpose of the React.js and Angular, React.js and the Angular. But we will give only introduction, uh, like uh, I would say current marking. These are very trending, React.js and Angular. So we need to like it will take itself around 2 months itself. It will take. It will take around 2 months. It will take. Okay, these are the like front end topics. Full stack meaning, what does it mean by full stack? Full stack meaning both front end and for back end. We can say full stack. Full stack meaning both the front end and back end, both the front end and back end. So in the UI full stack, what are the front end topics and what are the back end topics? We'll see one by one. Front end topics. So in the full stack, UI full stack development, what are the front end topics and what are the back end topics? We'll see one by one. Like whatever these all the topics comes under the front end topics. I will write one more time. HTML5, CSS, comma, I would say JavaScript, JavaScript, I would say SAS and jQuery, jQuery. So these all are comes under the front end, front end. Like whoever is trying as a fresher in the market. So as a fresher, these topics are enough. Like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, like whoever is trying as a fresher, so these they will ask the questions from these concepts only. They will ask the questions from these concepts only. If you are the fresher, if you know these technologies, then you are good, then you are good. But these are the advanced technologies like React.js and Angular. As a fresher level, if you know these technologies, you are very good actually, very good actually. But but as you are trying as a fresher level, these technologies are enough. These technologies are enough. Like uh, AI full stack. So HTML5, CSS, JavaScript, SAS and jQuery, and introduction to React.js and introduction to Angular. Angular. So whoever is working on the front end, like whoever want to go the front end, so these technologies are they should learn. React.js, Angular, React.js and Angular. Okay, fine. So what are the backend topics? What are the backend topics? These are the front end topics. These are the front end topics. Okay, fine. What are the backend topics? Is there any backend topics? Yes. What are the backend topics? So in the backend topics, so we'll discuss the backend topics. First one is the MongoDB. MongoDB is the database. This is actually database. MongoDB is the database. And after this, we will like we will discuss introduction to MySQL database. We will give introduction to MySQL database. MySQL database. After this, we will learn about the Node.js. Node.js means server side scripting language. Server side scripting language. Server side scripting language. After this, we should learn. express middleware, express middleware, express middleware. These are the topics comes under the backend. These are the topic comes under the backend. So front end, these are the topics: HTML5, CSS, JavaScript, SAS, jQuery, and introduction to React.js, and Angular, introduction to Angular, and for the backend topics, for the backend topics like MongoDB database, introduction to MySQL database, and MySQL database. Next, Node.js is the server-side scripting language, and Express middleware. Also, like most of them, like already, Java full stack development. Java full stack development. So in the Java full stack development, these front-end topics are common. These front-end topics are common. If you like, if you observe like some issue, they will announce like we will. This is the Java full stack development. We need to pay this much of amount. We need to. They are like promoting the courses like this. So they're like Java full stack means full stack meaning front end and back end. In the Java full stack development, they will cover these technologies: HTML5, CSS, JavaScript, SAS and jQuery. SAS and jQuery. In the Java full stack, man, for this is the front end. This is the front end. Front end is common, and in the Java full stack development, back end. I will directly write here. back end, back end. Like we'll discuss Java and advanced Java, advanced Java. So advanced Java. So and some frameworks like Hibernate, Spring Boot, Spring Boot. So these are the technologies comes under the backend, Java backend, Java backend, Java backend. In the same way, if you take like .NET full stack development, I would say .NET full stack development, .NET full stack development for the front end. Way any develop full stack you can take. Front end is common. Front end is common. These technologies will be common. These technologies will be common. Like these technologies will be common. For the backend, they will use C sharp. Like that, they will use the C sharp, C sharp. So they will use for the backend these technologies. They will use C sharp. Any full stack you can take, front end technologies are same. Back end technologies will be vary. For the Java full stack development, back end technologies are these, like Java, and these are the core actually. Uh, Core Java, advanced Java, some frameworks like Hibernate, Spring Boot. These are the frameworks will comes under the Java backend. Java backend. In the same way, if you take .NET, the same thing. The front end technologies are same. Back end technologies will be vary. Back end technologies will be vary. So this this is the UI full stack development. Full stack meaning both front end back end topics. For the front end topics, we'll be having HTML5, CSS, JavaScript, SAS, jQuery, and introduction to React.js, introduction to Angular, and backend topics are MongoDB, and I would say MongoDB, MongoDB database, introduction to MySQL, and Node.js, server-side scripting language, and Express middleware. Express middleware. These are comes under the backend topics. These are comes under the backend topics. Okay, fine. Like somewhere, like in the interview perspective, In the interview perspective, they will ask the question like, what is the difference between mean and men stack and full stack? If you if you visit any institute or somewhere in the flexes, they will mention we will provide me stack and with this price we will provide men with this price. So they will use these kind of terminologies like mean stack and men stack. They will use these kind of terminologies. Like for example, if you visit any institute, like whoever is providing, whoever is teaching the technologies, IT related technologies, they will mention in the flexes like mean stack we will provide in this price, main stack we will provide in this price. Like anywhere, any issue they will mention like this. So in the interview perspective also, they will ask the question. They will ask the question, what is the difference between, what is the difference between mean, comma Mern stack? I would say Mern stack and full stack development, and full stack development. So we'll try to resolve one by one. We'll try to resolve one by one. So first thing, what does it mean by mean? First thing, what does it mean by mean? M meaning, M meaning, M meaning Mango DB, Mango DB. M meaning Mango DB. This is the database actually. Database. This one is the database, and next one, I would say E. E meaning express. E meaning express. This is the middleware language. This is the middleware language. I will mention here. This is the middleware, and next A meaning I would say Angular. Angular. This is the client side language. This is the client side language actually. Client side language, and next thing N. N means Node.js. N means Node.js. N means Node.js. This is the server side. This is the server side. Server side. So we should remember like this. Main meaning, like they will ask the difference. Main meaning, it will contain the technologies like M meaning MongoDB, E meaning Express, A meaning Angular, and N meaning Node.js. MongoDB is the database, Express is the middleware language, Angular is the client side language, Node.js is the server side. And one more thing I forgot to tell. So like some of the students are asking, sir, may are coming from pure non-IT students, uh, uh, we are eligible for UI full stack web development. Yes, you are eligible. Like like this is pure for only, I would say, anyone. There is no prerequisite for UI full stack development. Like how to operate, how to on the laptop, how to stop the laptop. These things, nothing much is required. This is like pure whoever is like at the learning stage, and this is pure for there is no prerequisite for the full stack web development. There is no prerequisite. Only the prerequisite is your dedication, your commitment, and your time. Your time. These are the only prerequisite for the UI full stack development. UI full stack development. You are coming from any background. You are coming from any background, no issue. These are the things prerequisite. These are the things prerequisite. Just how to operate the laptop, like on the laptop. So these things are enough to learn the UI full stack development. To learn the full stack development, there is no prerequisites for the UI full stack development. Okay, these are the basic things like HTML, CSS. These are the basic things. Like like these kind of things like how to handle the laptop. That is enough. There is no prerequisite for the UI full stack development. UI full stack development. Okay. Next thing. Next thing. MERN. MERN meaning MongoDB is the database, E is the Express, and this is the middleware language. A is the Angular, this is the client side language, and Node.js is the server side language. Node.js is the server side language. And what does it mean by MERN? What does it mean by MERN? What does it mean by MERN? So from you can observe this all the words are same. Only one word is different. One word is different. That is instead of a, here they are mentioning R. R meaning React.js. R meaning React.js. So I will write here R meaning React.js. React.js. So this is like they will mention in their posters like we will provide a main stack development. We will provide main stack development. So this is the difference between main stack development and main stack development. Main stack development and main stack development. Main stack development and main stack development. And one more thing, in the interview perspective, they will ask one more question also. What is the difference between, I would say, what is the difference between UI and UX? UI and UX. What is the difference between the UI and UX? UI and UX. So this is also an important question. Um, UI meaning user interface. UX meaning user experience. User experience. So like most of them like in the interview perspective they will ask the question like the both are thinking same. No, both are different. UI is the user interface. UX is the user experience. UX is the user experience. So this is the basic introduction. Basically, like UI full stack now web development. Is there any prerequisite? No, there is no prerequisite. If you are interested in coding and if you are looking for the coding, yes, you are eligible. And I would say uh, the like the basic things like how to on the laptop, how to handle the laptop, so that is enough. And only the prerequisite is your commitment, your dedication, and your time. These are the things only prerequisite for the full stack web development. And so coming to the technologies like HTML5, so current HTML5 and CSS versions 3 and 4, and JavaScript we can also call as ECMA 5, ECMA 5, ECMAScript 5, ECMAScript 5. And next thing, SAS. It is related to it is embedded with CSS, but like we need to if you go through the SAS, we need to have the a little knowledge on the JavaScript also. So that's why after JavaScript we will discuss on the SAS, and then jQuery, and the next thing, introduction to React.js. And we will give the how to we will give the guidance like how to use the React.js and what is the purpose of the React.js and all. But the courses itself, it will take around 2 months itself. The React.js is the it will take around 2 months itself. Angular also same thing. It will take around itself. So we will give like the interaction how to use the React.js and how to use the React Angular and all. Next, so these are the front end concepts. These are the front end concepts. The back end concepts. So we will see about the MongoDB and introduction to MySQL database. I would say MongoDB, introduction to MySQL database, and Node.js. Node.js, this is the server side scripting language, and Express is the middleware language. Next thing, like Full stack. What does it mean by Java full stack development? Java full stack development in the front end concepts, we'll be having these kind of technologies like HTML. So this part is common for all the stack developments. If you take .NET, if you take Python, anything you can take. So the front end is common for all. The front end is common. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SAS, jQuery. The front end is common. For back end is vary from technology to technology. Back end is vary. If you take the Java full stack, the backend is uh, like on Java, core Java, advanced Java. Some frameworks will be there like Hibernate, Spring Boot. These are the frameworks. And if you take the .NET, the front end modules, the front end technologies are the same. The front end technologies are the same. The front end technologies are the same, but the back end technologies will be vary. The back end technologies are change. The back end technologies are same change. Next thing, next thing in the I would say uh, in the interview perspective, in the interview panel, they will ask the questions. Sometimes they will ask the question like a difference between the mean and min stack. Difference between the mean and min stack. Difference between the mean and min stack. So mean meaning M meaning MongoDB. It is the database. E is the Express. This is the middleware. A is the Angular, and N is the Node.js. Node.js. MongoDB is the database, and Express is the middleware, and Angular is the client side. Node.js is the server side. Node.js is the server side. Next thing, men React.js. Men. So only the difference main and men is the main. It is with Angular. Man, it is with React. React.js. React.js. So next thing, difference between UI and UX. UI and UX. UI is user interface. UX is user experience. User experience. So these are the differences. So this is the very basic, I would say, brief introduction about the UI full stack development and what are the technologies going forward we will learn. So these are the concepts. So I will share this one in the group. So like I will share this one in the group. So please go through it from so to like from 7 to 8 p.m. We will see about the backend, AM backend, and 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. we will see about the front end. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll follow the timings. I would say accordingly. Actually, today my side I am facing some network issue and all. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll follow the timings. Okay. So that's it today, guys. We'll catch up in the next session. So thank you. Any questions, anyone? Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, guys. We'll catch up in the next session. Thank you.